What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. We have an interview with Arthur Lowe, aka who I know him as Captain Mannering, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a quick shout out to the homie Siegel. Thanks for suggesting this. Sorry it took a little long for us to get through it, to check it out. I know we're doing so many suggestions. We do our best to fulfill them, so I do apologize that it takes a little long sometimes. But, hopefully you check this out alongside some others. But, yeah, we have watched Dad's Army. We'll probably link it at the end if anybody wants to check it out. We watched it for the first time and absolutely fell in love with it. So we want to hear what the man's got to say. So go get your snacks, whether you're new or recurring, because snacks is not included. Damn it, you got to bring your own. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
To create just one memorable character in a television series is no mean achievement for any actor. And the bumbling old codger, Mr. Swindley, will long be remembered by aficionados of Coronation Street. But in between countless stage productions, radio broadcasts and films, our next guest developed another legendary character, Captain Mannering in Dad's Army.
Let's go!
Right. Give me the rope, Wilson. I'll have this bomb down in 2 shakes of lamb's tail. Boy, it's supposed to be slack. Said it, didn't you? Right. Look what you've done. Wait a minute. I've got a better idea than this. Turn the irons in hard, sir. Come on, get an hand up.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Lowe. It's good to see you in civvy gear, I must say. What a marvellous team effort that was. And what a great sadness when it finished, Arthur.
Yes. People are still asking me when he's coming back, And when I say that half of us are dead anyway, and the other half are too old to jump over the fences anymore, they sort of look at you in surprise, So, but TV people don't get old. I mean, they think you've some secret of immortality, but that's really the only reason why it stopped, because, as I say, we lost 3 of our leading characters, and we were all getting rather old. So, we stopped while the going was still good.
Now, you are one of the lucky people, one of the most proficient actors that we see on television, in that instead of having a character stamped on you through and through like Blackpool Rock, after Swindley, you emerge as a completely different character in Captain Mannering. How difficult was that for you to shake off that character of Swindley?
Well, I mean, it wasn't all that difficult because of the splendid writing you see of the series. I mean, that's the end. That's the be-all and the end-all of all good series. If the writing is good, then you have a very much better chance than if the writing is bad. And I believe you have been in series where the writing has been very bad. And hence they haven't lasted. But if it's, I think from the first script I read of Dad's Army, it was obvious that it was going to be good, and that one could make something from the character without trying very hard, really, because it was there. It was self-explanatory. It was a bit like reading Shaw. There's a saying in the theatre that there are 2 ways of playing Bernard Shaw. One is to act him, and the other is to learn the lines. Because if you learn the lines, you don't need to act. His writing is so good that if you just say the lines, the rest will come.
Yeah. I know that you get cross sometimes when people say to you, how much of you is there in the character that you're portraying, particularly with something like Mannering? What do you say to those people that make you cross about that question?
Well, yeah, It's a strange thing, you see, but I believe that the less personality an actor has of his own, the better he is able to portray the characters that his job demands of him. I don't think you should be very clever for a start to be a good actor. I think you should be very intelligent. But once you start getting clever, then forget it, because it's not your job to be clever. Your job is to interpret what the man has written, just as a pianist's job is to interpret what his composer has written. Once you start being too clever, then out the window goes the character, you know? But of course, on the other side of the coin, I think that no matter how clever an actor may be in hiding his own personality, there must be a certain amount of himself comes into the part. I don't think this can really be helped. But I'm all for keeping it at a minimum.
Yes, many people would have said that the next series you created, the next sort of legendary character you created on television was Potter, Redvers Potter, who we all came to love and adore. Now you're in the middle of, or you will be this summer, recording another series, thankfully.
Yes, we're going to do another 6 episodes of him this summer.
Yeah, a lovely old codger he was, sort of retired managing director of the family firm.
Yes.
Who drove his wife mad. Shall we have a reminder of a super moment from the last series where you were being extremely helpful to a lost, abandoned French couple, and here you are practicing your French.
Yeah.
Can I be of any assistance, ici?
Oh, could you? I'm afraid I can't make myself understood.
Oh.
It appears he's looking for Grasmere Road.
Ah, la rue de Grasmere, oui, oui. I remember it well.
Oui, monsieur. Grasmere Road.
Yeah, road, yeah. Oh, yeah, no bother at all. Piece of cake. Un morceau de gâteau.
Well, now he's in good hands. I'll be off.
Merci, madame.
Au revoir, madame. Nice enough, old girl, but take a tip from me, monsieur. When in Angleterre, never take directions from the British Memsahibs.
Memsahib? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, madame? Tu sais?
Utter waste of time. No make inquiries par the British female. Anybody with a sense of direction couldn't wear a hat like that.
Je ne sais pas, il dit des bêtises. Monsieur, nous voulons seulement trouver Grasmere Road.
Yes, absolument, yes. We'll soon have you in Grasmere Road. Now, if monsieur would remount his automobile, eh?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Oh, tais-toi.
Hey, mind the old tit. Not much room in these kiddie cars, is there? Wouldn't do for the Anglo-Saxon, you know.
Great stuff. You laugh when you watch it. Are you still amused by the whole thing? What was in that suitcase?
Something quite heavy.
Damn.
I felt it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
An actor's life is not just a glamorous one, is it?
No, newspapers, I think. It's very funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good. And we'll look forward to when will we see that in August?
Well, I don't know.
Year?
No, it'll be. I should think next spring before they'll come out. I should think so. I don't know. They may put them out.
Now, completely another character which you really did develop very successfully is in Bless Me, Father. You enjoyed doing that, didn't you?
The Roman Catholic priest. Yes, I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that because it was such a change from these bumbling old Englishmen. But I would have liked to do more of that, but for some reason or other we didn't. I don't know quite why. For one thing, I know young Abineri, the boy who played my curate, went to Australia. More or less, you know, on a permanent basis. He may marry a girl out there, and we've lost him to the clergy. But I don't think that was a sufficient reason in itself. I think there must have been some other politics behind it, because one can always get another curate. But however, Lionel Jeffers has done something similar as recently. So
you're such a busy man. You haven't really stopped working for 34 years when you first set foot on the stage in Manchester. Now, that was where you met your wife, Joan.
Yes.
And you've been married to her ever since.
Yeah.
Now, at the moment, you're on tour with a production, which I saw last night and enjoyed enormously, a good old-fashioned production from R.C. Sheriff, a real old thriller, Home at 7. What do you like about acting with the wife on stage? Don't destroy the microphone, sorry.
I like it because it means that we get a lot of nice paid holidays. We did a nice season in Eastbourne last year, and went to Australia and New Zealand the year before, and so on. So that's nice.
Yeah.
We both get bored with holidays as such. I mean, I can't bear.
That's probably why you work so much.
Sitting about on the sand. I'll smash this one, sorry.
You're getting tangled up. While you sort yourself out, Alpha, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Oh man, good to, it was good to check this out. Let me switch screens, ladies and gentlemen. The man, Arthur Lowe. I can't say that, we've seen the other shows anytime soon, yet, but, like the Bless Me Father, excuse me, we get that name chopped up. I know it's one that's been suggested, and we didn't get to see him in the other role, except for the main one that I seen. If you're new here on the channel, Dad's Army, Captain Mannering. That is where we fell in love with his character among all the other characters that were on this show. And it is quite sad. Just even knowing that this was his last interview. Obviously all the gang is, has passed away, and it's a shame, you know what I mean? Even just hearing, it was cool that, he got to work a little bit with his wife there. And, some people like to work a lot, you get bored, you can retire. You can have sometimes people retire and they're bored as shit. Like you need to keep doing stuff. But the saddest part is just knowing that all these guys, are gone. You know what I mean? We saw it when, it happened during the series, and then you're putting all the pieces together, and it's quite sad. And then the community obviously lets over the course of time. But just hearing them speak just brought a whole bunch of the great memories, the great moments. Don't tell them, Fight. Yeah, stupid boy. Among many great memorable lines on the show, great characters that we've been blessed to watch the show. And then we picked up watching another show with It Ain't Half Hot Mom, and, been loving that show. That show has brought me a lot of joy, and, it's bittersweet. We got a chance to experience. I think that all the characters, all the people who were on the show would probably be smiling down on us, knowing that new people still watching the show, people who watched the show when it first came out, are still watching the show, still enjoying it. So, their work is like art, it lives on. People, they end up getting kids that, Bobby, whatever, Maria, whatever the hell her name. Hey, you're going to watch this show. This is a great show. Let's show you some good shit, because the new shit sucks, ladies and gentlemen. And it continues to become, worse and worse as time goes on, man. And you're like, how the hell this shit gets green lit and, green light to, come into life, man. So who knows, and the sad part is that the legends that you guys grew up, legends that I grew up watching, slowly by surely, we're losing a lot of the legends, and that's the sad part, you know what I mean? I don't want to think about like any others, that it's unfortunate that it's a fate that we all share at some point in time. We all gonna go, and with these guys' work, it lives on. New people like myself discovered it. Of course, between you all suggesting it. But so it was nice to hear the interview, but it's at the same time, I was sad throughout the whole thing. You're glued to your seat. You want to hear what he's saying, but I'm like, damn, man, they're all gone. You know what I mean? So it's sad, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to get all, teary eyed and shit, trying to make everybody, but, sad, but cool interview. It sucks because we'll never get to see like newer works if like, but we can always watch the other stuff, that he has worked on among all the other greats. But, Captain Mannering, my boy Pike, Walker, Jonesy, one of my favorite characters, An incredible journey. Maybe we'll get a chance to explore the other characters, that he has got a chance to play. I know the Bless Me one was definitely suggested. Again, we chop up the name right now, brain fart right here. I suck at names, but man, this was cool to check out. Shout out to my boy Siegel. Thanks so much for, suggesting it, that we check it out. I hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free to do. It helps out the channel tremendously. I'm gonna go cry right now, because this shit got me in the feels, ladies and gentlemen. If it got you in the feels, let me know down below. Damn, I'm sad now, man. Shit. Peace out, guys. Damn.